Before we start the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. And share. Sultan Mahmud Ghazni plundered India's wealth. Even Muhammad Ghori came and looted and massacred Indians.
Wait a minute!
How was this wealth generated? And didn't our kings try to stop the invasions? So, today I am going to tell you about medieval India and its wealth. Early medieval period of India starts from 600 C to 1300 C. After the Mauryan Empire, India was divided into many small kingdoms. India needed a strong empire which would unite it, and there was the Gupta Empire. Then the Pushyabhuti dynasty, the great Chalukyas, and many more. With trade, India became very rich. Now let's see what actually Indians traded. Before we move to the trade items, let's look at the trade routes. There were two main trade routes. One is the inland and the second is the maritime. Indians mainly traded silk and spices. The silk trade with the west was carried easily by the inland routes. But what about the east? There, the maritime silk route came in action. As India is geographically gifted, it played a major role in connecting the west to the east. The West traded with China too, but India dominated the seas. This is the opportunity which the Cholas used and they conquered the entire Southeast Asia. Ayurveda was also shared with other countries while trading. India was very famous for its metallurgy. Uku is a very ancient crucible steel. It was used to make strong swords and tools. This metal was traded to Europe and alloyed with Damascus to make a much stronger metal for swords. With trade came mixing of culture and science. In India, science was touching its heights in those days. Education, science, and research had a lot of scope. Students from other empires came to India to study. An example is Yan Tsang. Now let's come to the social life of medieval India. People were very happy and enjoyed their lives. The social relations and mentality was a lot different than we think now. Obviously, there were some minus points. Although India was a trading center, the economy was based on agriculture. 80% of the population were peasants. You must be thinking, wait, what? Economy? Even if capitalist and communist type of economy did not exist in that time, India followed the Arthashastra written by the great Chanakya. Coming back, the peasants had to pay a large amount of revenue. Most of the peasants worked under landlords. The cities had 2 to 3 storied buildings. The dressing of the people was simple. People were religious, and many temples were built during this era. Art and science had a lot of scope in those days, and kings had astronomers, astrologers, artists, and poets in their courts, like Varahamir, Dhanvantari, and Kalidas. And now, coming to the invasions. Mlecha Arabs knew about the wealth of Aryabhumi. They tried to invade it several times. Many of them looted Sindh but had to pay a heavy price. When they invaded Sindh, the Jats, Rajputs, and Gujars would slay them on the battlefield. For 400 years, the great Rajputs of India repelled the Islamic invaders. Our kings didn't only defend, but rulers like Bappa Ravan followed those Mlechas to their cities and crushed them there. To avenge the massacred people, King Lalitaditya raided Uzbekistan and spreaded his empire till there. The back-to-back defeats of the Umayyad Caliphate. Maharaj Mihir Bhoj Parmar attacked Muhammad Ghaznavi while his way back to Ghazni to take the revenge of Somnath temple. After this attack, he never returned to India. Many historians say that he might have died in that battle, but this deserves another video. The defeat of Salar Masud and the Battle of Bharich. which actually led to his death. The Arabs tried to invade India by the sea route but were successfully defeated by the Saindhava fleet under Aggu Khan. This was a short information about medieval India, about its trade, wealth, and culture. Not only how it was plundered, but also the way we took revenge. So, that's all for today. Like, subscribe, and smash the bell icon down there. Also, share a lot. Also, follow me on Instagram. Signing out, Vyomnath.